Yo, Wicked Crew, welcome to Hangman Entertainment. Huge shout out to our friends in For the Love of Horror. This coming October, they have got the convention up in Manchester, starting on the Friday with an intimate concert by the one and only Slipknot singer Corey Taylor. He will also be attending the Saturday and Sunday of the convention. I do believe the tickets are sold out for the Saturday, but I do think there's limited tickets for the Sunday. Also, there you're gonna have three Michael Myerses. You're gonna have Tommy Lee Wallace. You're gonna have James Jude Courtney and Nick Castle as well from Halloween '78. PJ Souls from Halloween. Rob Zombie's Halloween's. You have got Daniel Harris, and yeah, there's a huge lineup which are going to be there, especially the boys as well, which have also been added from Dog Soldiers. So if you love that film and you want to have a bit of a howling time, so to speak, get your tickets, head on over. I will be there, so come and say hi. I will be walking around the shop floor, speaking to cosplayers, and yeah, giving you Hangman Entertainment's fun adventures for the weekend. So please head on over to For the Love of Horror. The dates are 21st of Friday, which is the Corey Taylor concert, the 22nd and the 23rd of October. So yeah, don't miss out. Get your tickets. They are going very quickly. And come and say hello. So until next time, bye. Uh, right. I actually live in Aberdare, which is near Cardiff. So, yeah. So anyway, welcome to Hangman
It's
Entertainment.
Wales. It's Wales then. Cardiff is Wales, right?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So, welcome to Hangman Entertainment, and this is great to speak to you. How's things with yourself and the rest of the band? How's things been?
Oh, we are doing absolutely great so far. So we will release our new album tomorrow called Brotherhood, and we are really excited about it. And yeah, all the guys are happy that we will release a pretty good album, in our opinion.
I'll come on to the album very shortly because I'll tell you my thoughts on it, and because I've done my review and it's going live today. So
Okay, I hope it will
um,
be a good one.
you have to wait to see. um, moving all the way back to the beginning. Um, what music influences? What got you into music? What bands did you grow up listening to?
When I was young, my first band I was into was the Beatles. So the Beatles was my first record I got from my parents. Then, as I grew older and girls are becoming more attractive and interesting, I had the opportunity. Either you love the sweet or you love the Bay City Rollers. So I go for the girls, so Bay City Rollers. And after I got this period behind me, I was like into Status Quo, Kiss, AC/DC, Judas Priest. That was my musical career. And
Yeah,
then when I visited Judas Priest show in 1981, I had the dream to become a rock star. And so I bought a guitar, or my parents bought a guitar for me.
can you remember your first guitar?
Sure. Hang on a second. I still have it.
Oh my
I
God.
still have it. This is my first guitar. It's an Ibanez Les Paul. So it's like, I don't know how old she is. Probably she's from 1960. 1976, I guess.
Absolutely stunning.
Yes.
My first guitar was a Marlin Sidewinder.
Okay.
So I wanted to
How
play
long do you
bass.
play? How long do you play the guitar? How long do you play
I
guitar?
used to play bass. I started learning guitar, but I always wanted to be Gene Simmons. So I went out and I bought myself some bass guitars, and yeah, they got pinched though. my
So
my
show me your tongue if it's long enough. Okay. Yeah, probably you could be like Gene Simmons. Yeah. The girls will love you.
yeah, definitely. How did you and Matt meet?
Oh, I met Matt a long time ago because before he founded Sinner, he was in a band called Shiva. It was like a three-piece, and the
Yeah,
guitar player was my guitar teacher. So later on, and so I saw the band Shiva. They were like hometown heroes in our area, and then they split up, and then Matt founded Sinner, and I saw the first couple of shows with him. And then I met him in a pub and we started talking. And then a couple of days later, Sinner was practicing on Tuesday and Thursday. And I knew exactly after that they are going into the special pub. And I was there. And yeah, and we had a talk. And then I told him that I have a band. And then my band was supporting Sinner two times, I guess. Then my band won like a competition. And the prize was to record a demo. So Matt produced a demo, and so it's all started like that. And then 1987, they recorded an album called Dangerous Town,
yeah.
and we had a ballad on our demo, on my band's demo, called Everybody Needs Somebody. And he called me on a Sunday and asked if Sinner could record this song for their album. Oh, I said yes, and it's on the album. So that was my first experience with Sinner. And then after a while, they had like some guitar changes. Like who was the first guy who left? Angel Schleifer. I think he went to Bonfire or Pretty Mates. Don Deed went to UDO, and Andy Susingle also went to UDO. And so Matt needed new guitar players, and so I got asked if I would like to fill in. And so my first show with Sinner was in 1988 and 4th of January in Copenhagen. And since then, I'm with Matt and I'm in the band. So
Yeah,
a long time ago.
Quickly moving on to Brotherhood. Now, as I said, my review goes live today, and I have got to say, I've given it 10 out of 10.
Oh, thank you very much. I really appreciate that.
It is absolutely brilliant.
Thank you.
I listened to the album and I was like, oh my God, I pre-ordered it. I've ordered the album straight away as soon as I listened to it. It is an amazing album. And so congratulations with it. It's fantastic.
What do you like about it? What is your favorite song?
I've written it down on my phone. It's I can't get onto the thing at the moment. It's like a ballad on it. Is it, I'm not sure if it's track 3 or track 4. Oh God, I can't go. I'm using my phone, see, so I can't go on to.
Okay. Let me check. Let me check this. I'm not sure what is number 4, but I can tell you right now.
It's either 3 or 4. I think it's a ballad, like a slow, more of a ballady type.
Really? So Brotherhood, I think song number 4 is Brotherhood. So first song will be Bulletproof, We Came to Rock, Reach Out, Brotherhood, Refuse to Surrender, Last Generation, Gravity, The Man You Couldn't Hang, The Rockaway Away, My Scars, 40 Days, 40 Nights.
It's track 3. It is. It's not. I've written so many reviews this week.
Okay.
It's track 3. I know it's track 3.
You mean, hang on. Must be Reach Out then. Like this one?
Yes, that's it. Yeah,
This one?
that's
Oh, okay.
it. That's my favorite on it, but all of them are brilliant. It it gives me a feeling. The reason why I say like a ballad, it gives me like a sort of a Kiss and Tears Are Falling sort of vibe.
Ah, okay. I never thought of that. I thought it's more like, okay, the riff is like 80s style, like bands like
Yeah,
Red, Zakk Wylde, stuff like that. So,
yeah.
but it was
It,
the
it's
song was originally written for Jon Lande because he was looking for songs for his new album, and we
yeah,
got asked if we would like to record a song for him, and
yeah,
then we wrote that tune, but then we liked that song so much, so we kept it by ourselves.
yeah. It just the first time I listened to it, I was like, it just took me straight back to the because one of the reviews which I say it's so heavy 80s vibe, and
Yes.
that track just give me a Tears Are Falling sort of. I I don't know if it's because of the riff, but I was like, oh my god, this is. I'm being a massive Kiss fan. That was the first thing
Oh,
which.
okay. So did you see Kiss on their farewell tour already?
Yeah, I've seen them 3 times now on the farewell. I saw them at Donington, and I saw them in Birmingham and London.
Oh, okay. Did you see Iron Maiden?
Yeah, yeah, they were fantastic.
So
They
I saw them on Saturday. They played in my hometown in front of 60,000 people.
yeah, they're fantastic. I was
Uh,
at I was at the right at the front for the Kiss concert, but there was Deftones were on, and I wasn't enjoying it, so I went to the other stage to see Megadeth.
okay.
Megadeth is another one of my favorite bands. So I put by the time they finished, everyone had piled ready for Iron Maiden. So I was right towards the back. So, but fantastic. They're brilliant. They put on such a great show. And Kiss were they were on fire.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
yeah, really, really good. But it was a fantastic weekend. I had to come back for the Sunday. I had stuff which I had to do, so I couldn't stay for the full weekend. But yeah, I mean, we're great.
Okay, cool.
So, um, touring. Have you made any plans to tour the album yet, or have you done any concerts of
Uh,
date?
we no, we're not having any concert since 2020, either with Sinner nor with Primal Fear. So
Yeah,
Primal Fear will play the Summer Breeze Festival next month, and we are having talks with the booking agency on planning a tour in autumn or winter with Sinner. But first of all, we need to wait and see if the pandemic will come back. So we don't know what will happen.
yeah,
And yeah, it has to be like on it has to stand on financial healthy ground because now everybody is on tour right now. Everybody's playing the clubs, and like we have clubs over here in Stuttgart, so you can see bands every day, and everything got more expensive. Like the technicians got more expensive, catering got more expensive, nightliner got more expensive. So it has to make real sense to go on tour because I don't want to come back home and then I will broke. So it has. We would love to play, and we need
yeah.
to check how we can do it. And yeah, I hope we will find a way to do that. But we also have to wait and see because of the pandemic. But there are plans doing it.
I visited Stuttgart a few times. I joined the army in 1991, and I was based in Paderborn.
Oh, okay.
I was there for 12 months before I got shipped off to Central America. So
Oh, Central America.
yeah, I spent just over 6 months in Belize.
Ah, okay.
But
And how?
I love Germany. I loved it. The only thing I learned was ein Großbier bitter.
Ah, okay. But next time, when you're in the military and you got stations or in the army, you need to be based in South Germany, because South Germany, they has the best beer, and it's great to live there. We have everything. We have lakes, we have mountains, we have great food, the best beer probably in the world, I
Yeah,
guess, because all the Bavarian breweries are really amazing.
yeah. I've got to come. I keep saying to myself that I'm getting older now, and I want to go and revisit places I stayed. So Germany is definitely at the top. I want to try and go out there and do it at such a time when there's concerts. So I can go to a concert at the venue and then go visiting locations. So it's high on my list.
Oh, okay,
But
cool.
like you say, with COVID at the moment, it's all up in the air about what you
Yeah.
can and can't do. So it's but definitely.
Yeah, but in Germany, they already started, our government and our politicians, they already started going panic and spreading panic news. Like, it will be the worst pandemic that will come up. And I go like, how will you know? It's still like 4 months to go, and you are
Yeah,
already panicking. And they already tell us that there will be another lockdown, although they do not know anything. So
yeah,
the fun part is like, I think in Germany, our numbers is like on 400, 800, blah, 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 or 840. And they used to panic when we were on 50. Now we have 800, and
yeah,
everybody is still cool and relaxed. So because I think that the COVID is like, probably it's dangerous for a special amount of people, but I
yeah,
think we need to live with it. It's something like the flu. There are people, they died on the flu. So,
yeah,
and there will be people, they will die on COVID. So we have to be aware that it's also an economical thing. You cannot
yeah,
close down and shut down everything. They closed down the music industry. And in Germany, 1.7 million people are living in this music industry. It's not only the musicians, the technicians, the catering service, the booking agency, the nightliner services, everything that comes with it. So
yeah.
it would be a pity if they would close down everything again. So then our economy will really go down the drain.
I had COVID last week. I caught it at the Rammstein concert in Cardiff.
How was it?
Well, the concert or the COVID?
Both. I think you
uh,
enjoyed. I think you enjoyed Rammstein more than COVID.
oh, I tell you, I put 3 videos up and on my YouTube channel, and oh my god, like I've been out in Iraq, and I the only way I could describe the opening of Rammstein is being out in Iraq, being back out in Baghdad. The huge explosion at the beginning made me jump.
The pyrotechnics are unbelievable.
Yeah,
So,
and they were fantastic. I said to my mate, the gentleman on the keyboard, he's on the walking machine.
yeah, all the
I
time. Yeah.
I said he has got to be one of the fittest blokes I've ever known. He
Yeah,
could
but
do so.
I saw Rammstein. I think it was in I don't know. I think it was in June. I saw
Yeah,
Rammstein on the same ground as Iron Maiden on Saturday, and I really have to admit that I prefer the entertainment factor of Rammstein way more than Iron Maiden. I think they were way better. I'm not saying it
yeah,
because I'm from Germany, but like I like some songs of Rammstein. I don't like all the songs, and I like some songs of Maiden because I grew up with Maiden. For
yeah,
the first two albums were like amazing albums with Paul
yeah,
Diano, and so I could compare Rammstein and Iron Maiden. And I really have to admit, I really liked Rammstein way more than Iron Maiden.
Well, the funny thing about Rammstein, because it was in the stadium, there was people which didn't know that Rammstein were playing, and they were phoning up the police saying that the stadium was on fire because
Yeah, yeah,
they could see all the flames from the top.
yeah.
And people which have done YouTube videos going, "Oh my God, the Principality Stadium, this can't be normal, it's on fire."
Yeah, yeah. It was the same here. So they called the police and go like, there is a big fire in Stuttgart. There is a big fire. And they go like, no, it's just a Rammstein show.
My mate have seen him quite a few times, and I've always been there or thereabout. When they headlined Download, I had made a very big mistake. I bought a tent, which turned out to be a child's tent, and it had downpour, and I was soaked through. So I went back to the car, and I could listen to Rammstein. They were so loud, and I could see the flames. But my mate went to see them, and they said, "Oh, you've just missed the show." I said, "Oh, I'll see them next time." And this is the first time I've sat there and watched them, and I've gone, "Oh my God, brilliant, brilliant
Yeah,
band."
really good, yeah. And I really loved the sound. It was
Yeah,
an amazing sound, like wow,
yeah.
really
I
good.
I think Germany, to be honest, are one of those countries which is producing bands which are I think they've overtaken the UK. Like the UK had the Beatles and all that, but for modern musicians and modern bands, I think Germany are there towards the top.
Oh, I think there are a lot of great bands everywhere. Even I was in Sweden, and Sweden has really good bands there.
Yeah,
And also, I found out a new band from Norwich. So it's not really heavy. It's called Def Havana. Like, wow, that sounds cool to me. And
yeah,
there are a lot of bands around. Even in Spain or Italy, they have great bands. So
yeah,
I wouldn't count or make like a list. So, but there are good bands all over the world.
yeah. Oh, definitely. It doing what I'm doing now and getting to review so many, because it's only me which runs the website, and so I get to listen to all the new music, and oh, it's amazing. Like I say, um, I this week I done my Sinner Brotherhood review, and I've done another 3 today. So it's but there's so many great bands out there, so many.
Yeah.
Uh,
I hope it will stay that way, but it's really getting harder to release albums because no one is buying albums anymore because of all those platforms where you can stream your songs.
yeah,
And so you do not make enough money to make a living out of it. So a
yeah,
lot of bands quit the business because they are not doing enough money to survive. And so
yeah,
the bands got even they just quit and they stop doing music, and that's not
yeah,
good for the fans. So I think we all need to help and support the bands
yeah,
throughout the world
definitely.
so we could hear good music.
Yeah, I'm a huge vinyl fan. I
Yeah.
love vinyl record, and my philosophy is every every 2 weeks I buy an album,
Okay.
and what I love now is the different colors you can get of the vinyl. So I make a point of going there and purchasing the best colored vinyl I can get. And when I do my reviews and when I speak to people, I always say, if you go to a concert, buy whatever you can. If it's a T-shirt, if it's a signed album, a signed CD, or even if it's just a sticker or a patch, that helps the band and gives them the money to
Yeah.
uh, keep on doing what they're doing. And I in this day and age, I say to people, you need to get out and watch live music, because we never know when it's going to be taken away from us.
Yeah, the thing is, like when we were young and there was only vinyl, we need to go to a store and buy an album which we love. Nowadays, and then the band, they released an album and then they went on tour to promote the album. Nowadays, you record an album that you can go on tour to sell some merch.
Yeah.
It's not about the record sales anymore. It's about, we have a new album, we are going on tour, and we go on tour for 4 years to sell merchandise, and we survive.
Yeah. I used to, when I was growing up, I used to go to record fairs because you could always get rare stuff. I love record fairs. But finally, before I let you go, what's your plans going forward? Will we be seeing you at some point in the UK? And what's going forward with Primal Fear?
Yeah, the plan will be, or is, that we are going to play the Summer Breeze Festival next month. Then probably we'll play another festival, the Metal Hammer Paradise Festival, in November. And then we will enter the studio and record a new album with Primal Fear. And it will hopefully be released next year. And then we will go on European tour, probably America, South America, Japan, like the usual stuff.
Well, I really hope to see yourself either being in Sinner or being with Primal Fear. I hope to see you in the UK very, very soon.
Yeah, that would be great.
And I'll try and get backstage to meet you all.
Yeah, then we can have a cold one together.
Yeah,
nice
definitely. So thanks for this.
Probably a wheat beer or something like that.
Yeah, well.
Do you have any wheat beer in England or Britain?
I've been teetotal for 4 years.
Okay.
But I not for any other reason, but I'm the one who ends up driving to concerts. So.
Okay.
So
I see.
But good. I can always have one.
Okay. So we'll try one together.
Yeah.
Okay.
This has been brilliant speaking to you. Good luck with the album, and speak to you soon.
Stay safe, stay sane, and celebrate life. Take care.
Right. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.